Greetings, fellow seekers on the path of the Stoic. In this fifth and final installment of our series on the four cardinal virtues of Stoicism, we embark on a journey into the heart of self-control and balance, temperance. Prepare to discover how embracing this virtue can lead to a more harmonious and virtuous life. Imagine a life where you are in perfect control of your desires and impulses, where you're neither a slave to indulgence nor a victim of deprivation. This, my friends, is the essence of temperance, the fourth cardinal virtue in Stoicism. At its core, temperance is about finding the middle ground, the balance between extremes. It's the ability to moderate our desires, emotions, and actions. In a world often driven by excess and indulgence, the Stoic philosophy reminds us that true freedom lies in the mastery of oneself. To understand temperance, we must first grasp the power of self-control. The Stoics believed that by exercising restraint over our desires and impulses, we can achieve a state of tranquility and inner peace. 1. Managing desires. Stoics recognize that desires can often lead us astray. Whether it's the temptation of excess food, material possessions, or fleeting pleasures, temperance teaches us to evaluate our desires critically. It encourages us to ask, do I truly need this, or am I simply succumbing to momentary impulses? 2. Emotional balance. Temperance extends beyond physical desires. It encompasses emotional control as well. Stoics believe that by maintaining emotional equilibrium, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. It's about responding to situations thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. In the Stoic worldview, extremes are seen as pitfalls that lead us away from virtue. Temperance urges us to avoid both excess and deficiency in our actions and desires. 1. Excessive pleasure indulgence. In excessive pleasure can lead to hedonism, where momentary satisfaction blinds us to long-term consequences. Temperance reminds us that true happiness comes from a balanced life, not from the pursuit of constant pleasure. 2. Avoiding austerity. On the flip side, excessive austerity can also be detrimental. Denying ourselves necessary comforts and necessities out of a rigid sense of asceticism can lead to physical and emotional harm. Temperance encourages us to be reasonable in our approach to self-control. Now that we understand the principles of temperance, let's explore practical ways to incorporate it into our daily lives. 1. Mindful consumption practice. Mindful consumption by evaluating your desires and asking yourself if they align with your values. Before making a purchase or indulging in something, pause and reflect on whether it truly serves your well-being. 2. The pause button. When faced with strong emotions or impulsive decisions, hit the pause button. Take a moment to breathe, reflect, and consider the consequences of your actions. This simple act can prevent hasty and regrettable choices. 3. Moderation in all things. Remember the Stoic maxim, moderation in all things. Whether it's work, play, or any other aspect of life, strive to find a balanced middle ground that aligns with your values and promotes your well-being. One of the profound gifts of temperance is the cultivation of contentment. By finding satisfaction in what is essential and avoiding the lure of excess, we unlock a deeper sense of fulfillment. 1. Gratitude. Temperance encourages us to appreciate what we have rather than constantly seeking more. Cultivate gratitude for the simple pleasures of life, and you'll find that contentment naturally follows. 2. Resilience. By practicing self-control and moderation, we become more resilient in the face of adversity. Instead of succumbing to external pressures, we draw strength from our inner balance. Stoicism's timeless wisdom continues to guide us in the modern world, where we're bombarded with countless distractions and temptations. 1. Digital detox. In the age of smartphones and social media, digital detox has become essential. Temperance encourages us to find a healthy balance between screen time and real-life experiences, ensuring our digital lives do not consume us. 2. Sustainable living. Environmental consciousness aligns with the Stoic principle of moderation. By practicing sustainability and avoiding overconsumption, we can contribute to a more balanced and harmonious world. Before we conclude our exploration of temperance, I want to issue a challenge to you, my fellow seekers. Embrace temperance as a guiding principle in your life. 1. Identify excesses. Identify areas in your life where you may be indulging in excess, whether it's in consumption, emotions, or activities. 2. Practice mindful moderation. Consciously practice moderation in those areas. Strive to find the middle ground and create a sense of balance. 3. Cultivate contentment. Embrace contentment by appreciating the simple pleasures of life and finding joy in what you already have. As we wrap up our exploration of temperance, remember that it's not about denying yourself life's pleasures, but about finding balance and self-control. Temperance empowers us to live a life of moderation, contentment, and virtue. In our next video on Path of the Stoic, we will delve into the practical wisdom of Stoicism's most famous figure, Epictetus. Until then, embrace the power of temperance in your life, and may it lead you to a more harmonious and virtuous existence. If you found this video helpful on your Stoic journey, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the profound world of Stoicism. Thank you for joining us on this path of self-discovery and enlightenment.